Although these last couple years have been somewhat of a failure, so to speak, for the DCEU, more news has just surfaced that Suicide Squad 3 would not be happening. Now, there was never official confirmation that this would be happening, only speculation, but fans were eager and thought that there was more to the story to tell with these characters. But let's go ahead and dive into why the sequel wouldn't be happening.
James, are you ready? And that's okay, cool.
Recently, James Gunn responded to if the DCEU would be making a Suicide Squad 3. Now, with James Gunn completely moving away from Marvel and into the DC world, of course he's no stranger to the Suicide Squad as he worked on the Suicide Squad in 2021. On the Inside of You podcast with Michael Rosenbaum, the Suicide Squad director and current CEO of DC Studios, James Gunn talked about Peacemaker Season 2, Waller, and a potential Suicide Squad 3.
I love the character of Harley Quinn. I do not think that there's an actor alive that could do a better job than Margot Robbie. So did I consider it? Yeah, I definitely considered just doing a Joker with it. But I like the idea of using some of these fantastic talents that were in the first movie and kind of moving ahead with them. And I love Joel, I love Viola. I mean, who's better than that, you know? And Jai, I love all those actors, so I wanted to work with them.
And he has been so open with these characters and where they could potentially go in terms of allowing them to grow. As of now, he still has an extensive amount of work to be done on the Superman film that is still scheduled to be released in 2025.
Do you feel the most pressure with Superman?
I did up until I finished the script. Now it's fun.
You love the script.
I love the script and people love the script. And so like, I feel great about the script, right? I felt a shitload of pressure at the beginning.
What he did have to say about Suicide Squad 3, when asked about it on the Inside of You podcast, Gunn responded, "Is there a Suicide Squad 3? No." However, he confirmed that after he finished his work on the upcoming DC Universe movie, Superman Legacy, he would get started on Peacemaker 2 and the Waller TV series starring Viola Davis as the character. Both TV series would be spin-offs of characters from the Suicide Squad, however. He continued on saying, "Yeah, we've talked about it, but the honest truth is I have so many hours in a day to work on stuff, and I had such a fun time working in television that I really think that's what I'm going to spend the next year of my life doing." Just officially moved into the DC world fully, even he doesn't know what the next project could very well be. As of now, it doesn't seem like Suicide Squad 3 is anywhere near in the future. Although, by the way he talks about the characters and how he has mentioned before that he wants to work with Margot Robbie again, and how he praised her work and just overall characters involved with this story, it does sound like he's interested in expanding the universe and the characters. How and when that will be? Well, we'll just have to be patient and pay close attention to the news on this in the future until Gunn finishes the projects that he wants to.
Oh, you can't.
With the DCEU's previous projects, it's likely that we'll want to revisit the success of this franchise for safety reasons. Black Adam was the first film that kind of fell off, and after the reveal of the new casting of Superman, but for good reason. Shazam! Fury of the Gods was another one that went under the table, making just over the budget amount. And of course we know about the situation with Ezra Miller and how many people pointed out that special effects just didn't fit. Aside from all the recent failures of the last projects, the creators at DCEU are probably being careful nowadays. I mean, they tried to be careful with the release of The Flash and Ezra Miller, but since they meaning Ezra, was kind of in hot water for a while, the creators of that film did try their best to promote the film without Miller in hopes nobody would react to his past. And surprisingly, people not necessarily forgot, but just focused on the movie and did praise him for his work alongside his co-stars, even saying that he did put in the work. The problem with it just was the special effects. Even though there was praise from a few fans, it wasn't enough to justify the movie having an overall good score. At this point, Suicide Squad 3 appears to be off the table as Gunn is now focused on introducing new actors and characters in the new DCU. But we wanted to turn this around to you guys. What are your thoughts on all of this? Do you have faith that the DCEU will turn itself around with surprising fans? And do you hope that sometime in the future we will get a third Suicide Squad? Let us know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. Make sure you're subscribed with notifications on for more videos just like this. That's it for today though. We'll see you all next time with a brand new video.
All we did was get the F out.